What? Whoa, what? Whoa, what? Whoa. Okay, let me turn this the bot off. It's about to get real active in here. It's about to get real active in here, man. What did it do? What did it do? Happy April. Welcome to a new episode of the Say Less Empire podcast, baby. Live. Say Less Empire live podcast, my boy. My bad. I messed up on that. It's been a minute. But if you don't know who I am Say Less, content creator, entrepreneur, thought leader, whatever you want to call me. I'm that. I'm everything that you need to be. Content. Make sure you follow me on all platforms: Instagram, YouTube, TikTok. What else we got? And shop saylessempire.com to get some merch and support the brand. And if you are watching this or listening to it on anything you listen to your podcast on, Apple Podcasts, Spotify podcast, make sure you leave our review. Make sure you subscribe to the pod because we putting in work over here, baby. We putting in work over here. And if you want to be part of the show and then you are watching live on YouTube, shout out my YouTube chat for always coming through for your boy. If you're watching live on YouTube and you want to be part of the conversation, all you got to do is download the Fireside app and pull up and have your chance to express your opinion and be part of the stage and be part of the whole conversation. It's about to be a good one. It's about to be a good one for sure. It's about to go down. We popping. Liza, what's up with you? I see you then pull up. I can't
What's
hear you. What's
up?
up?
How are you, brother?
What it do?
Oh, hey, Pokey. Hey, Bubba.
What's going on?
All right, lady.
Live, baby.
Thank you. Okay, I see what you want.
So in this episode for the show, we are basically we're just going over everything NBA. Anything NBA, basically giving our preview on what's going on. Going into this playoffs, we got it's our last weekend of the regular season. We're gonna break down some NBA, go deep into our predictions and how we feeling going through this last 4 games or whatever is left. I know some big matchups this week and some tanks and who's going to be making moves. And then I think we might start off with our March Madness. March Madness takes, just because we didn't get our March Madness episode in last week. So we're going to hit some March Madness. Let me get some shout outs to the YouTube chat. Shout out to everybody watching live on YouTube. And let me get some shout outs. Shout out to everybody watching live on YouTube. Let me see if I can catch somebody. Shout out James. What is that? Isaiah, Ossie, Seth, Chase. Yeah, shout out to my people watching live on YouTube. Shout out to Aiden for pulling up. I'm gonna invite you to the stage right now for pulling up once again. Da, 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 da.
Les, how was your week?
It's been solid so far. It's been solid week. Busy. I just been locked in, doing me.
You
Been
want to
good.
know something else funny?
What?
We got another snowstorm.
Yikes.
Yeah, it was a snow.
I don't want nothing to do with that. Nothing to do with no snow. Yikes, that's tough. That's a tough way to start April.
Hello.
April with snow. What's up, Aiden?
What's good,
April
man?
with snow is tough. I'm chilling, man.
Hey, missed you last week, buddy.
Yeah, last week we was I was outside, bro. I got my days mixed
Saw
up.
you touching grass.
Yeah, I was outside. Chilling. So I was like, I mean, we could have did an episode, but it was too late. I was like, I got my days mixed up, So I was like, but that's my fault. Players make mistakes too.
Was there really anything to talk about last week though? I can't remember.
Mostly March Madness. We had March Madness lined up. Yeah, it would have been mostly March Madness, and then that's probably it, honestly. But we could talk about March Madness, just our predictions on. Well, that's what we would have did, our predictions for last week on the national championship. But yeah, the national championship was solid for what I've seen. I was more interested in the girls. I was more interested in the girls game than the men's
Oh
game.
yeah, that
That was all
Caitlin
lit.
Clark was pretty
Yeah,
good at basketball.
yeah. Caitlin Clark is a dog. She got game. I feel like the women's just it was more. I feel like they just had better
It felt more
stars.
personal.
Yeah, they had more stars. The men, there was not really like a big time star in the like. They were all like underdog teams, so it wasn't like a
Yeah.
one star that was like leading the way. So I
Yeah,
watched some of it,
the
but
UConn was dominant though throughout the entire tournament though.
yeah, UConn was solid, but
They won every single game by double digits.
yeah, they did their thing. They did their thing. They definitely. They deserved it. I don't even know who was their toughest matchup.
I was looking at that a little while ago, and it was like I think their lowest win was like a 12, 13 points.
12-13 over who? Who did they play that was major? They beat Kansas lost before that. Look, I got to see because I do not remember. They beat Ohio State, Baylor, Vermont. Yeah, not bad. Solid wins. Is that right? They beat Baylor. No, I don't know if that's right. That might be women's. That might be women's.
I think you're in women's.
Yeah, I think I'm on the women's too. That's crazy.
There's no Ohio State in this tournament. I was a little confused.
Yeah, they beat Miami. Miami was hot. Oh, they beat Gonzaga. Did they beat Gonzaga? That's tough. Arkansas. Okay, so they didn't. They had a solid run though. Very solid run. It was a good team. They definitely worked well together. That was my pick out of anybody. Once the Final Four was set, I was like, yeah. I thought Florida was gonna give them a little bit more of a challenge, but yeah, UConn pulled it through, won a natty. But I was more interested in the girls' game. I felt like they had super strong.
I watched one game,
Mhm.
and it was the FAU San Diego State game, and
Yeah.
FAU was up by like 13 at half and lost,
Yeah,
which was what a crumble.
yeah, they folded.
And that last shot was crazy.
Yeah, that last shot was tough. That was actually a solid game. I watched like the last. I caught the last of it. I didn't really catch the beginning because I seen FAU was up and I was like, okay, FAU gonna cruise. And then it was like, I think I got the 5-point game before San Diego actually took the lead and did their thing.
Yeah, I don't think even if FAU made it to the championship game, they would have won because UConn
I
was
think
on a dominant.
I think UConn was gonna win it regardless. Especially once I seen how they came out playing against Miami, I was like, oh yeah, this is over. This is over. Get them boys the national championship now. They need to get them the chip and let's get up out. But honestly,
talking about Miami's uniforms, those things are ugly.
Oh, you don't like the colors?
Nah, I thought they would have some like nice deep green with some orange accents. No, that black is
the black. He said you didn't like the black. I thought the black went. It made the orange pop a little bit.
Yeah, it looked like a crossing guard uniform. Like ew.
Yeah. I don't really. I honestly watching college basketball. I was kind of like, I wasn't as interested as I was in the beginning. Like,
yeah,
I got tired of it because it was like it's not like, it's college basketball, so it's still like raw basketball, but it's not as I watch a lot of NBA.
Yeah, I think college football is better.
College football better?
You think any football is better?
Yeah, you're a football guy, so I wouldn't put that past you.
I mean, hey, I also have seen back-to-back national championships. So.
Yeah, so I'm not really that big of a college fan like that. So it was good while it lasted, but I was like I said, I was more interested in the women's tournament. Angel Reese did her thing. The whole LSU squad was lit. I like it.
Yeah,
It was a vibe. It
and
was
it
a
was
vibe.
for Iowa. It was like only Caitlin Clark scoring too.
Yeah,
Like that's how
It
they.
was. Yeah, she was the main show. I think she had 40 in both games, right?
Yeah, I think she had
Yeah.
she had 40 in the final. In the Elite Eight in the Final Four.
Yeah, she was carrying them. So I'm like, yeah, LSU has a solid team. So once I seen the match, I actually thought I was gonna lose to South Carolina, but Caitlin Clark is a bucket. She's a hooper, just like a pure hoop. Like he man, like they was
Yeah,
comparing Stephen
I
Curry.
was on Instagram and I was seeing the SEC Instagram account was posting about everything that was going on with them. It was funny.
Yeah, it was a lot. It was a lot from I mean, she was hooping. She was hooping. She did her little "you can't see me" taunt and waved off. I can't remember the girl's name, but she was a solid player. But she waved her off, wide open shot. She didn't take the shot. Really, really
Oh yeah,
disrespected the game.
I saw that and that was
Yeah,
disrespect.
violated her.
And
Like,
then I saw that post and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, that's sick." But then whenever the girl from LSU did it to Caitlin Clark, whenever they lost,
oh yeah, yeah,
everybody was saying, "Oh, how disrespectful that is," and no
yeah. We don't.
sportsmanship.
Yeah, so and then that, like you said, it backfired for her when she got national championship, and Angel Reese hit her with the "you can't" her own celebration. My thoughts on it is, I honestly love it for as a basketball fan. I love it for the game of basketball. The competitiveness,
Yeah, and
you don't see the competitiveness like that in women's basketball. Well, it's not supposed to be because it's women's basketball, but it's how the game of basketball is played. Well, any competitive sport, you got trash talking. You got to have trash talking somewhere, somehow. It makes it more interesting. So I love it for both ways. She was talking crazy to everybody. Bro, Caitlin Clark told somebody who I don't remember who they were playing, but they were down. I think it might have been Louisville. She said, "Y'all down 15. Shut up." I was like, "Yo, she's a dog. She's a dog."
no,
So
that's pretty cool though, you know.
yeah, I love it. I love it. I think for that aspect of trash talking, you don't really see that in women's basketball. So I think with every like
It's so looked down upon. You see how much backlash she got just for like we have feelings too. Like why we can't be as taunting as a man. We love the game too. Why is it so looked down upon us, so frowned that a woman shows her passion for the game and
yeah,
talk a little smack? If it was a man, they would say, "Oh, that make the game fun. That make the game more interesting." But for a girl, is don't do that.
true.
Yeah,
But
exactly.
that's
Whenever I
something
saw
we
the
need.
competitiveness and when I saw those like posts on Instagram, I saw some like old heads in the comments being like, "Oh, but if it was against a man, never could do that." But like, bro, they're not in the same sport. They're like not well, they're in the same sport, obviously, but like they're not in the same like what is it like? Not. I forgot what I was
League,
gonna
but
say.
they
I
do
forgot
it
the
all
word I
the
was.
time.
Yeah, like
Dudes do it all
they were
the
just trying
time.
to be. The guy was just trying to belittle, the accomplishment of being good at a sport.
Yeah, I get what you're saying now. But yeah, I think it's good. I think the media just kind of made it a war between race, basically. Like I don't know. It was weird how they spun it, like with the Angela Reese tying in the national championship. It's super weird, but I don't know. I think a lot of the media is like quick to like switch sides or quick to
Oh yeah, they
like a
definitely want
beef.
you to play side to side,
Yeah, they
play
want to
side,
create
pick
like
a
a beef.
side.
Yeah, they want to
They just
create
want
a
to
beef.
start beef for no reason.
Yeah, and I seen Caitlin Clark was on what ESPN or something. She was on something and said there was no beef, And I think that's really how every sport is. Like once you like in the heat of battle, you gonna talk your smack, bro. You gonna talk your
As you
and
should
then
though.
as you should, facts, as you should, men, women, soccer, football, hockey, whatever it may be, gymnastic. I don't know any competitive sport. You should be able to,
Cricket.
cricket is crazy. You should be able to get in, like, because you get in a flow state, you get in the moment, and there's a championship on the line at the end of the day, and you work so hard to get to that moment and that stage where you win it, and she been talking to you all game, and they probably I'm pretty sure they got history from growing
I
up
mean,
playing
yeah,
against each other.
you
So
play a person you've been playing, a person you know. We at the end together. Like, no, it's
yeah,
no beef. But right now, you on that side and I'm on this side, and I see you at the
war.
end. Like,
It's war. It's
Yeah,
war at the end of the day.
and I saw like Caitlin Clark had an interview saying like there was no beef and everything was cool and she was showing good sportsmanship about it, which was pretty cool.
Yeah.
Showing great maturity.
The thing that got me with the whole situation was the Joe Biden situation. You know
With
how
what?
like every national championship, like every national champion, I guess I didn't know they did this for college, but they visited the White House. I didn't know they did that. But I guess Joe Biden, I didn't even see it until like today. But he said that you could go to the White House. He invited both of the teams to go to the White House instead of like the champion. So I found that I was like, that's weird. Like, why would the loser want to go to the champion? Why would we want to go to the championship? I mean, to the White House, and we just lost the championship. So I was like, that's some.
why not? Why wouldn't you want to go to the White House?
Yeah,
They're probably the
it's like giving
White
a
House again in your
participation
life.
trophy out.
Why not? I made it somewhere in my life. There's somebody that I beat to get here, so why not?
Nah, not if you lose.
It's
Nah,
like giving out a participation trophy in third grade. Everybody's a winner.
fact,
I mean,
fact.
the White House is a little bit more than participation because that was a lot of participating to get there. You don't just get to go there.
For coming in
Oh,
second, nah, it's only for the champions. I think I was like, that's weird. And then Angel Reese was like, nah. She said she didn't even want to go. Once she seen that, she didn't even want to go to the White House. She said she want to go meet Obama and Michelle Obama. So I love it. I love it. It brings some attention to women's basketball as like a whole, not even just college women's basketball, but I'm more interested in women's basketball now after watching that Final Four. And it definitely had me more interested than the men's tournament for sure. Yeah. Oh my goodness, I'm froze. Am I froze?
No, you're good, man.
Okay. Yeah, but we can leave it at that. For the tournament, we going deep. We gotta hop deep in our bag, bro. We gotta hop deep in our
I
bag.
think there's two things for the NFL that I saw earlier that I wanted to talk about.
What you got? What you got?
So I saw on Instagram that the Cardinals and the Panthers are gonna have new uniforms going into next year.
Okay. Did they release them?
They're going to show them. I think the Cardinals said before the draft, and the Panthers said sometime this month.
Okay. And draft is what at the end of the month? 27.
Yeah, I think 26th, 27th, that range.
Okay, so we got a little time for that. That's gonna be some drip. The Cardinals with the new unis. The
Yeah,
Panthers.
they've had some pretty. I like the Panthers unis. I don't know why they're changing them.
I'm trying to think of the Cardinals. Yeah, the Cardinals. They really had the same thing since like Larry Fitz was there, huh?
Yeah, I think it's time to. They're trading away a lot of people. Like DeAndre. The other thing I heard was DeAndre Hopkins a Raider? Question mark. I
No,
heard that a lot.
not the
I
Raiders.
saw I saw DeAndre Hopkins to the Raiders, Chiefs, or the Ravens, but the Ravens aren't gonna trade for him
Yeah, I
because
see
it's the Ravens.
Lamar might go to the Colts.
Lamar does Lamar I think should go to the what I want him to personally go to the Lions because I think that would be such a fun offense with yeah,
That'd be
but also I think like I saw this trade proposal for Larry Fitz. Sorry, not Larry Fitzgerald. I love Larry Fitz. That's my favorite player all time though.
yeah, Larry
I
Fitz.
love Larry Fitzgerald. But DeAndre Hopkins, which is like Baby Fitz, who Raiders trade Hunter Renfro, a third and a fourth for D Hop.
Hmm.
Give Jimmy Jesus some weapons.
D Hop. Okay. Okay. That'd be interesting. That'd be
Imagine,
interesting.
imagine Tay and Nuke next to each other.
Nah,
Whew,
that'd be crazy. That'd be crazy. Nah, that's too much.
that would be the best duo of all time if we have the money. We do have a lot of money, actually. Yeah,
It'd be up there for
and then we
sure.
also have Jacoby Myers too. That's crazy.
This one's third. Oh, the chat talking about my camera keep unfocusing. Nah, I got you.
And then there's somebody I wanted to talk about. Oh yeah, Trevor Lawrence. You think he's gonna do good next year with Calvin Ridley?
Trevor Lawrence. Calvin Ridley. Trevor, that's
Calvin Ridley was amazing because I'm a Falcons fan, so of course I've seen every game of him his entire career.
Wait.
Well, I'm not a Falcons fan. I live in Atlanta. I live near Atlanta, not in Atlanta.
Uh-huh.
So like, of course I know. I've seen like.
Oh yeah, he got suspended. Calvin Ridley.
Yeah, he got suspended for the entire year, and then Deshaun Watson gets suspended. But that's off topic.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think.
I had to remember.
Yeah, but I think he's for what, a fourth or a third round pick. I think they traded for him at like.
What? I didn't see that one. I didn't even see that one.
I think that was at the trade deadline, and it was like it was talked about, but it wasn't one of the huger ones because like Bradley Chubb was there and stuff like that.
True.
So I think if Calvin Ridley can like get some of it, like 3/4 of his old self back. I think that's really gonna help the Jaguars.
Nice. He was nice. That's
And the
why I
Bears.
said Trevor Lawrence. I was like, what? When did they get together? Okay. Nah, that might. Hey, the Jags they already made the second. What, they won one game in the playoffs? They won a wild card? Hey.
Yeah, they came back like down 27-0.
Nah, they could be tough. They could be super. Yeah,
Yeah, and they almost beat the Chiefs too.
Yeah.
If what's his name didn't fumble, they almost beat the Chiefs because somebody fumbled the ball.
True. Nah, that's tough. I like that. They could be dangerous because they already have a solid receiving core too. He just only
their defense isn't the worst, but it could be better.
I'm thinking of that. And then they got Travis Etienne. Whoa. Okay, they could be tough.
Yeah. And Evan Ingram is making a resurgence.
Ingram, at the tight end.
If he can be as good as he was last year, I think he can really turn his career around. Because I like Evan Ingram. I've always liked Evan Ingram, man. I think he's a good tight end. He just was in a bad system.
Yeah, that's true.
And Doug Peterson does like his tight ends,
At the SOE. Oh, okay. I'm reading the chat, my bad. Yeah, that's gonna be nice. I think that's a solid. I'm excited. I ain't even gonna lie. I forgot about Calvin Ridley till you just said that. I was like, Calvin Ridley.
And then Justin Fields, DJ Moore.
Solid, yeah.
I think the Bears are gonna be the best team in that division next year. Bears or Lions are winning it. I think the Vikings are only gonna win like 8 this year.
Only 8? Nah, 8 is crazy. The Vikings, nah. They might make 10. They might make 10.
I think they could.
It depends on Dalvin Cook and when he. Yeah,
I heard Dalvin Cook might want to play with his brother in Buffalo.
Hopefully not. Nah,
that would be crazy. I watched James Cook in the national championship. He's a great runner.
Elite. Let me chat with you. Let's give you amazing numbers. No, I'm not giving you my number, bro. Nah.
Right there.
Nah, he's tripping, and he's spamming it too. Sheesh. Okay.
I think you got an admirer, man.
Nah, I mean, you always get like. For me, I always get like a solid, somebody that supports, but it's always like that at least one person that just goes like completely overboard. Like, bro, I'm still a human like you, my guy. Like, yo.
I'm just with my life, man. Leave me alone.
Yeah, like, bro, I'm not giving you. It's like walking up to a random stranger you meet at like Starbucks and be like, yo, Here, take my number. Let's talk sports. Like without even having a conversation. Like you just walk
Hey,
up.
you gotta come onto the podcast if you want to talk about
Yeah,
sports.
you gotta come on the podcast, bro. Come on the show.
Come on, Fireside. Let's
Download
chat about,
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk MLB or NBA first.
Nah, we're not doing MLB. MLB will be soon though. Let's do it. Oh, it's your turn. We're gonna quiz Aiden. We're gonna quiz Aiden right now. Name.
Oh, hold on.
10
I watched.
players.
Oh, MLB players. Ooh.
10.
Okay, so Ronald Acuna Jr.
Okay, go.
Ronald Acuna Jr., Aaron Judge. Oh, what's that one guy who was the pitcher for Japan in the World Baseball?
Ooh, I know who you're talking about. Ooh, I'm proud of myself for that. Let's go. And he said, "Watch out, everybody." I appreciate you, Mark.
What's his name?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about basketball in a second.
Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, you're right. Otani. Shohei Ohtani. I'm still working on my pronunciation.
Mike Trout.
Yeah. What's that, 4?
Yeah.
Boy, Dub.
Hold on.
Chat. Comment your favorite baseball player.
Oh, I know this one, Byron Buxton. That's one of my favorite.
I have no clue who that is, so you might be right, Byron Buxton.
Freddie Freeman.
Okay, I know who that is. Yeah.
That's 6.
6. Yeah, you got 6. Two marks in the track is crazy. Give up?
No. Some Alvarez from Houston. I forgot what his first name was.
Okay, I'll take it. I know who you're talking about. Jordan. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I think it was
shout out Mark. That's my boy. That's my boy. There we go. What's 7? That's 7. You got 3 more. 3 more. You can do it, bro. Get it done. Let's go.
Will Smith.
Nah, for real. Nah. I don't know, bro. Honestly, I don't know who that is. So you might be.
Yeah, right. Let me look it up.
Will Smith. I'm thinking an actor.
Will Smith, MLB. Oh, there is one. He's a catcher for the Dodgers.
Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy.
And then, Juan Soto. That's my last one.
W. That was well done. I ain't even gonna lie. I'm impressed.
Thank you, people.
Yeah, my boy got it done. Tim LB. We gonna do some little MLB.
I saw the Nationals Braves game on Saturday though.
You went to it?
No, I was at my grandparents' house and I watched it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Let me look at the score.
It was a vibe. Braves good though. I'm surprised you're not a bigger baseball fan. The Braves good.
I mean, I watched their national championship. Oh wow.
Is it?
Not the national championship. What am I talking about? Their champion. What's it called? Their game against.
Shout out Mark in the chat. Mark is a W. 2 marks is crazy.
Remember what I was saying? Oh yeah, Braves Nationals 7-2 and then 7-1.
Mark or Mark Helton.
It's the same person, I think.
Oh.
No.
Yeah, we're doing really good. We're 1, 2, 3, 4-1 right now.
4-1. I still got the Astros winning the World Series. I'm like a fake.
I mean, hey, never count Atlanta out.
I'm taking the Astros. Atlanta's gonna lose to. I gotta pick.
I think didn't we beat the Astros when we won the Braves?
Mostly, yeah.
Yeah, and then they won this year.
Astros gonna get back for the 3rd time. I think they play. I don't know who they play. I'm still trying to figure out. Maybe the Mets. They play the Mets in the World Series. That'd be fire. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see as we dive deeper into baseball. But
Mets? The switching.
The Brooklyn Nets is crazy. Nah, that's NBA, bro. That's NBA, bro.
You said Nets, right?
Nah, Mets.
Mets. Oh.
I said New York Mets. Did I say Brooklyn Mets?
You said Brooklyn Mets.
Nah, I said New York Mets. New York Mets.
I'm trying to gaslight you into making me right.
You don't know nothing about no baseball. I don't know nothing about no baseball, but we gonna learn. We gonna learn today. But yeah, enough of baseball. Where do we start in this NBA? In
Oh,
this
let
NBA
me see.
world. The
Mikal
NBA
Bridges has not missed a single basketball game since his junior year of high school. I just saw that today.
Yeah, Mikhail's a dog. Mikhail's a dog.
I hope they
Mikhail
don't
is
sit
a
him
dog.
for the last 3 years because he's played 500 plus consecutive games.
Yeah, he is what do they call it? Mr. Reliable for sure. For sure.
Built for
Let's
tough.
look at this NBA playoff scandal. We have. I like the shirt. Say Less is fire. ShayLessEmpire.com. Go shop right now. You can't get this color no more. You can't get this color, but you can get one. Quick little plug, my bad. Let's look into this NBA playoff situation. So, how do we start with this? Do we do awards? No, we're gonna do awards after. Let's look at this Eastern Conference playoff per whatever situation is going on. Should we start with the play-in? Let's start with the play-in. Okay. So, Liza, I'm gonna start with you because you like the East. You old team in the East.
My team in the East and my team don't got to play in. So who's playing?
So
the play-in looks like the Raptors and the Bulls right now.
Yeah, we still got 4 games left, but it's looking like I don't think the Pacers will make it in because they 4 games back.
The Hawks can't make it in. That sucks, man.
I like they in. I thought they was in.
Yeah, the Hawks are in. They're gonna make it play in for sure.
They in?
Yeah, they not gonna lose the next 4 games. How many games do they got left?
I think 3.
Yeah, they're gonna make it for sure. They're gonna be in a play-in. They might. They 3 games back.
That's where they are every year.
They won't make the 6th seed. I think the Heat might be able to get the 6th seed over the Nets. So what I'm asking basically in the East, what would be your perfect play-in matchup? Not playoff matchup like the play-in. We talking play-in first. What would be your perfect matchup? You got Heat, Hawks fighting for that. The Heat are actually fighting for that 6th spot with the Nets, and the Nets are trying to maintain that to avoid the play-in. I think
if they're 4-6 in the last couple of games, so the Nets don't turn it around,
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. The Nets are actually looking trash. I ain't gonna say they trash, but they trash.
My boy,
the Raptors are 7-3 in the last couple of games.
Yeah, they're gonna drop. They're gonna probably drop to that 7th speed, and I would love to see a Heat Sixers first round matchup. That would be very interesting to see. And then you get Nets Hawks in the first, and I think the Hawks for the play-in, Nets Hawks for the play-in, or the Hawks might end up dropping. I don't know, bro. Honestly, I don't know. I gotta see their schedule. I don't know the Heat. I mean the Hawks.
The Heat.
Hey, I'm excited to see the Lakers win. I'm excited to see the Lakers win, man.
You just said the Heat.
The Heat have the 7th spot. I said I think the Heat are going to get into the 6th seed and probably play the Sixers.
Wait, I'm so confused. How do these like playoffs work for this?
Okay, so for the play-in, there's 10 teams that get in. That could get in. There's the first from 10 through 7 have to play a play-in game to actually get into the playoffs. So it's like a mini tournament before the real thing. So 9 and 10 will play, and then 7 and 8 will play. 7 plays 8 to see who gets to the 7th seed, and then if the 8 will lose, the loser of that game will play the winner of the 9-10 matchup. The loser of the 9-10 matchup is out, and then the winner, and then those last 2 play for the 8th seed.
Oh, so I'm guessing if, like, say the Hawks lose to the Heat, right, and then they go to the thing, and then they beat the Raptors, they would play the Bucks, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, all
Yeah,
right. That's gonna clear a lot of doubt. That's gonna help understand this a little bit more because this is the first time I actually cared about the NBA. So
yeah, it's gonna be an all out war. Chat, let me know who y'all got for the play in matchup.
I
But
don't know why they wouldn't just do like the Raptors or the Bulls would just make it immediately and have the losers just go.
nah, because they're not good enough to make it. They're not good enough. Honestly,
They're-
they both shaky. But I think they both could get in over the Hawks. The Hawks, I'm not really worried about the Hawks right now.
Yeah, they're the most non-threatening team ever. That's
I
why I'm
mean,
not
they
scared.
could have been really good, but their situation, they've been winning though. They've been getting some W's.
I think they're
But
down a
I'm
2 game
surprised
winning
Golden
streak right
State's
now.
still fifth.
yeah, but their situation, I don't know. They got a new coach
They need
and
somebody.
Quinn Snyder, like he just came in and they still like figuring it out. So I bet this is basically like a learning year for them with, and then Trey got all the drama going on. So I think I'm not really worried about them actually making it in. I think honestly, if I had to pick, I think the Bulls because it's only one game. You only got one game. I mean, Trey can go out there and win you a game, but I think the Bulls are probably the if the Heat actually jump into the sixth spot, I think the Bulls are probably the scariest team to probably win a game. Well, to get into the play in because they're already 10. I think Demar or Zach Levine could win y'all 2 games and y'all get in. I'm not really. I think the Hawks could do the same too, but either way, I'm not really worried about either one of them facing the Bucks in the first round. Da, 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 da. So that's what I got for in the East. What you think? What y'all thinking
Hey, you forgot to talk about the goat.
I'm thinking
in the
I'm trying to
East?
look at his name. What's his name?
the
What's that
Raptors
one
probably won't make
former
it at
player
all.
from
Just count
Who?
them out. The Raptors.
You don't think they make it at all? They gonna make the
Yeah.
play in. They got a solid
I
record.
mean, well, yeah, and then they're gonna lose, so just count them out.
Oh, you got them losing the first game?
Yeah, they're
Okay.
gonna play the Bulls, and like you just said, I also feel that DeMar DeRozan and Zach Levine got at least 2 games in them because it's one and done. So I think they can win at least those 2 little games, being against the Raptors, and then uh, between the Hawks and the Nets, it will be the Hawks and the Nets, right? Because we just gonna put the Heat in that spot.
No, that's what you. That's what I'm asking you. That's what I did. What would you do? Like, what would
That's
your?
what I'm saying. We just gonna put the Heat
Tor-
in that spot,
Okay.
and then it would be between the Nets, the Hawks, the Raptors, and the Bulls. And I'm saying that the Raptors ain't gonna win, so we just gonna knock them out, and then I want to say that it should be a matchup between the Nets and the Hawks,
Nets and Hawks. Yeah.
but
That's
there's
fair.
something inside of me wants to give them the Nets the benefit of the doubt that they possibly could pull that off, but
You think
then
they could
there's
beat the
also
Hawks?
I
Or you
think
think?
so.
Oh, okay. I was okay. I just had to see. I was about to say, are you saying that they could drop more, or that
Oh
they?
no, that they could come in and I mean at least give the Hawks a run for their money. They're not just gonna like take it and run with it. Whereas I think like the Bulls and the Raptors, like the Bulls are just gonna beat them.
Hmm.
I
Yeah.
think I like the Heat more since they're a higher seed, and I feel more comfortable with that. I'm gonna choose them.
Yeah, I got faith in Jimmy, and then they got like a. I mean, it's a Heat. The Heat just kind of got a regular season vibe where they just cruise, and then in the playoff Jimmy kick in. Bam's been
Yeah,
playing at an All Star
that's
level.
what I was just about to say. Doesn't like playoff Jimmy become like a cheat code?
Yeah, so they've been gradually cruising doing their thing. But I think I don't. Let me see. I'm looking at the Nets last 3 games. They play the Pistons tonight, which they probably win. Then they play the Magic, probably win that as well. And then they end with the Sixers. So they probably drop one more.
They probably go 2-1.
Yeah, they
If
probably
they
drop
if
one
they
more.
lose to one of those other two teams that's gonna not be that good, man.
Yeah, they can't. Oh, but the Heat play the Sixers. They both play the Sixers, and they both play the Magic, and then the Heat play the Wizards. So all the Heat need to do is win all three. If the Heat, I don't know. I think the Heat could get in, but that's gonna be interesting to see. That's gonna be interesting.
If I'm the Heat's general manager, I'm paying Orlando or Orlando or Washington.
I think they could beat both of them, but one of them just got to beat the Sixers. Well, honestly, they got, for the Heat got to beat the Sixers. One of them got to beat the Sixers. Well, not really the Nets. The Nets could just not lose to the other two teams, and it'd be all right. It'd be all right.
We just lost to the Sixers by 1 point, or was it 2 points?
The Hawks play the Wizards and the Sixers and the Celtics. So the Hawks have got the worst schedule that I've seen for them so far. They play the Celtics and the Sixers, but they play the Wizards right now.
With us right now, you never know. They might just win because the people that have been winning is beyond me.
Yeah, it's been it's like a lot of the younger teams like the Rockets. They've been figuring out how to win and close out games, and they getting more comfortable in the league. For the Bulls play the Bucks. Ooh,
yeah, they got to go out Caruso.
Yeah, they play the Bucks tonight, and then they play the Mavs, and then they end the season with the Pistons. The Mavs, we're gonna talk about the Mavs later, but I think those are they got two winnable games, and then to finish with the Raptors. Raptors got the Celtics tonight. They up 5-1. And then they play the Celtics back to back, and then they play the Bucks. So the Raptors might lose all three of their games going into the play. They play the Celtics twice and then the Bucks. That's.
I was about to. I was questioning the might, but then I thought about it. Like, hey, like I just said, with us, you never know.
Yeah, they might be able to steal one. They might be able to steal one, but I got them out of there. So.
I would hope not, though.
Wait, what were y'all saying? I was doing something. What's happening?
I would hope we have the decency of that at least.
Yeah, no, you good. That's really.
How you feeling over there on the West Side? Tell us about the West Side, cause I was reading some articles and
You sure you want to go out west? Honestly,
yeah, come on, let's go out west. We already know out east is kind of cookie cutter.
Yeah.
Out west. What y'all doing?
Okay, out west for the play-in. We still on play-in. We ain't dived into our playoff prediction yet, but for the play-in, right now it's a war between. Hold on, let me break this down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 teams to get in the play-in. No, not even to get into the play-in, to get the 5 seed. The 5 seed. So these next 3-4 games, whichever is going to matter in the West for the matchups and seeding, and honestly, it might make a difference on who win the championship. Just from these last 3 games, that's how close it is in the West. So let's start with the Mavs because they're at the bottom. The Mavs have been absolutely dog water.
God, I feel so bad for
you. They got your boy. What's up with him? He always make this big old thing like he gonna come to a team and do something. It's 9 of the last 17 games that him and Luka have actually played together. Like, bro, you could have left my bro over there to do what he was doing because he was getting down by himself. And now,
Luka can't stay healthy. I don't know what. Luka hasn't been healthy since he got there.
Luka ain't happy. If you ain't happy, you ain't healthy. Because he was healthy all before homeboy came over there. Man. Now all of a sudden, he ain't healthy. Why he ain't healthy?
It's because they have no defenders. They don't have any defense.
True, they did give up their defense in with what is his name? Finley Smith. But it just don't work. I mean, I thought honestly it was like a 50-50 chance that it would you got 2 primary ball handlers. Kyrie can play off the ball too, but Luka can't really play off the ball. so it doesn't work.
Is he just not? I need to know. Is he just not a cohesive player? Like, what is it? Because he comes in and makes more ruckus than he does like
I don't think
putting
he's not
teams
making no
together.
ruckus. I don't think Kyrie's making ruckus. I wouldn't say
I
that.
mean, he makes the teams not be what they were before he was there.
I mean, what were they doing? What were they? They were solid before, but
They were solid.
they gave up a lot to get him, and they don't play defense. They don't play defense,
And they
and
gave up a lot to get him. And what is he giving them in return?
I mean, Kyrie put up solid numbers. If you want to look at the numbers, but his impact. I mean, they wanted a superstar.
Yeah.
That's what they wanted. They wanted the superstar title, but they didn't
Yeah,
really.
they also gave up their first to get Kyrie, you know, so they can't draft a defender, you know.
Yeah, they didn't really look at what fit their team. That's what that's why I wasn't big on the move, because they don't really have anything after that. Like, your third best player is Christian Wood, who's really not really not really major at all. He's still trying to, solidify his name as like a guy that's reliable. So that's really, they don't really have nothing. They didn't really have nothing before Kyrie, but they gave up their role players to get a superstar to get Kyrie, and it's showing. It's showing like y'all got a lot of holes to fill. And then Kyrie's a free agent. Christian Wood's a free agent. Luka might be.
Yeah, like I saw something that said this is how you make a superstar angry 101.
Yep, you missed the playoffs.
Mess up what was going on, you know, what was doing good with them already.
And it makes you look back like they should have paid Jalen Brunson.
It makes other stars not want to come back or not want to come to your team to help your team out.
Like the Mavs were a Western Conference Finals team last year. They were in the Western Conference Finals, and they're not about to make the play-in because the organization didn't want to pay Jalen Brunson the max, and they wanted to go get a superstar to be aside of Luka. So, and then maybe Luka was better off by himself.
Yeah,
that's what it comes down to.
You see how the Knicks are doing with Jalen Brunson this year, you know?
Yep, Jalen Brunson was that guy. And I just seen something on Instagram too that says Luka said he missed Jalen Brunson, but when everybody was talking about to pay him, he didn't deserve the money. Luka didn't have anything to say. So I
saw that same exact thing too. It was Luka. It was like the question was, do you miss Brunson? And he said absolutely yes.
Yeah, but he didn't vouch for him to get that check, so he left for the New York. So I think honestly, let's look at the Mavs 3 games for the rest of the season. They got the Kings. Kings are number, I want to say 3 or 2, and then they play the Bulls, and then they play the Spurs. So I got it. The Spurs should be an easy win for them.
Number 3.
Kings are 3, so the Spurs should be an easy win for them. That's about it. The Bulls is going to be a challenge for them to beat the Bulls and to even beat the Kings, because the Kings have been rolling. The Kings have
Sabonis, De'Aaron Fox.
Yeah, the Kings are a tough beat, and they're on a 3-game losing streak. The Mavs are on a 3-game losing streak. Yeah, and there's no sign of them getting better and actually, making a play-in. And then I didn't even think about the Jazz. The Jazz are still right there too, but I'm not really worried about them. I think they are more interested in the tank for Wembanyama sweepstakes, just because they're still young. And I watched. They played the Lakers yesterday, so I watched the game. And
who has the number 1 pick right now?
They didn't play. Who has the number 1 pick? If it ends today, it doesn't end. You got to do a lottery, so it's still be up for grabs. It would be between the best chances would be between the Pistons and the Rockets. But yeah, the Jazz aren't playing any of their go-to guys.
What is the lottery? Like, I'm always so confused. What is the lottery?
It's just a lottery to see who gets the pick. You just depend on the ball, roll the dice, and see what you can get. But the Jazz, the Jazz are. The Jazz are resting their players for the rest of the year. There was no Lauri Markkanen. There was no Jordan Clarkson. No Rudy Gay. So they're fully invested in tanking from Wembanyama. They're cool with that. But they play the Thunder, the Nuggets, and the Lakers again. And I guess they lose out, so I don't see them actually making it. So I ain't really worried about them. The Thunder, on the other hand, they currently got the 10th spot. If the season ended today, they would currently have the 10th spot. And this is the most, I'm excited for this team. They have the most promise of the future. They are at the 10th spot, missing arguably their best player. Well, not even their second best player, and Chet Holmgren out for the season. But they only got 2 games left, with the Jazz and the Grizzlies being one of them. So I think they go 1-1. Probably they beat the Jazz. They lose to the Grizzlies, depending on if the Grizzlies really want to get that second or third seed between the Kings, which will put them right above the Mavs. Maybe the Timberwolves. So, but I think the Thunder are kind of dangerous in the play-in matchup just because they have Shea. Shea's putting up 30 a night, and the supporting cast. They come through. Even though they've been losing recently, they on a 3-game losing streak. They are very competitive. They went toe to toe with the Warriors last night. Was that last night? I think it was last night. They went toe to toe with the Warriors. Really went at it. That was a good game. But Curry, the Curry effect happened at the end. So I think they get the 10th spot over the Mavs. And then the Timberwolves, Pelicans, Lakers, Clippers, Warriors are all fighting for a top 5 seed, bro. That's crazy. For a 5, 6, 7, 8. The Timberwolves, let's start with the Timberwolves. The Timberwolves are 40-40. Oh, they only got 2 games left. So they got 2 games left. Pelicans, that's going to be a big game to close the season. That's going to make a difference. They play the Spurs and the Pelicans. So that's going to be a big game against the Pelicans. And the Pelicans, whoever wins, that's going to make a difference. That's going to make a difference. Zion's not playing in that, and I doubt he would. But the Pelicans got 3. They got 3. They are 40-39. I think. But the Pelicans, they got the Grizzlies, the Net. The Grizzlies, the Knicks, and the Pelicans. So I honestly doubt the Pelicans make it. Okay, there we go. I doubt the Pelicans actually make the playoffs. Well, they probably drop. They will probably drop the most just because they got the hardest schedule, and they're not really healthy. No, so they got the. I don't like the Pelicans.
I think your Lakers can be, get into the playoffs. I think your Lakers, they're gonna be able to get to the playoffs. You ain't getting no Celtics jersey.
Definitely not getting no Celtics jersey, baby. We are in the playoffs. We are on a 4-game win streak. That was
everybody needs a friend like you, Aiden.
Perfect. Life. Listen,
if you lose against the Pelicans though, and you win against, let's say,
they got to beat the Clippers first.
No. We get in the playoffs. Like the Lakers will not be a play-in team. It's not happening.
Let's just say they are though.
It's not happening.
Let's just
do you feel confident as if it ended right now today? You feel confident that you can win against the Grizzlies or the Nuggets?
Who would we, if we were in the play-in, or
if you won or lost the play, if you made it, like you lost. Yeah. If you lose the play-in, if you lose against the Pelicans, but then win against the 9 or 10th seed, you'll play the Nuggets. Yeah. But if you win against the Pelicans, you would play the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I'm confident. Yes, against the Grizzlies. Against the Grizzlies is easy. Against the Nuggets, I mean, we play good against the Nuggets, but I like our chances in both of those matchups. I think the Grizzlies would probably be the easier matchup for us. If I had to pick, I would pick that matchup. We get the Grizzlies, and we spank them boys real quick, do our thing. But right now, we figuring it out. We are looking good. My Lakers have been on a 4-game win streak. We 7-3 in our last 10 games. We doing our thing. LeBron's back, healthy. He took over the game last night against the
Hey, it's the
Jazz.
goat. Only the
Even
goat
though we
can be
went to
good.
overtime, he missed the layup to end it in regulations, but in overtime he closed out the game. 38. Come on, LeBron is doing his thing right now. He's locked in on playoff mode. We looking nice. We play the Clippers tonight, so that's a huge matchup for us. Huge matchup. The Clippers are currently one spot ahead of us. Currently the 6th seed. Same record, 41-38. We beat the Clippers. That puts us in that 6th seed. And I like our chances against the Clippers.
You think you beat the Kings?
If we get the
No.
6th seed, yes. The Kings are young and they
But
gonna be. They
Wes
just
has
excited to
faith
make the
that his
playoffs.
team can beat anybody, so he
Oh
gonna say
wow.
yes regardless.
Listen.
Even if he doesn't really have faith, he gonna tell us that he has faith because he wants his team to do that. So
I'm not gonna
no
lie to
matter
you.
what we ask him, he's gonna say yes. He has faith that his
Listen.
team is gonna win.
Listen, dog. So you telling me we got LeBron James, Anthony Davis, healthy, and we're playing great basketball, and we don't beat a young team happy to be in the playoffs? We gonna give them a war. We gonna give them a war. It's going like we are healthy. We got a supporting cast. We got shooters. The Lakers are locked in, playing defense. Whoever they play is going to be a scary matchup. It's going to be a scary matchup in the first round. But I'm talking about us getting into the playoffs, not just the play-in. We are currently 7. We play the Clippers tonight. That matchup is going to have an effect. Then we play the Suns, another matchup that may make an effect because the Suns are currently 4. And then we play the Jazz to close out the season. So
So y'all have the possibility of winning 1 out of those 3 games.
No, we have one lock. There's one lock, but we can win all 3 of those games for sure.
Okay.
I don't believe it. I think you're
We're on a 4-game win streak. We might
I
lose
said
one.
okay if you say so. I just said okay. You
I said
said
we-
y'all can win all 3 of them.
I say we lose one. I say we lose one to either the Suns or the Clippers. Either the Suns or the Clippers.
I think you guys lose to the Suns. Honestly, I thought the Suns would be a higher seed other than 4. I thought they were like
the Suns. They still figuring it out. But for the Clippers, they played us. They got the Lakers, same record. They got the Lakers. They got the Portland. Portland's going to be an easy game for them, and then they have the Suns as well. So they might be able to go
Both of y'all
2-1.
gonna lose 1 game for sure.
Exactly.
I saw that the Suns are haven't lost with Kevin Durant. Is that correct? Still,
Yeah, that
That
was
was
a
like
great
2 days ago.
trade. They out there making money, getting it together. How it's supposed to be done.
Hopefully they can get it. I like them. I like them in the West to get the ring the most. Honestly, other than the Lakers, I like the Lakers now.
You don't.
He said, "I like the Lakers now."
Other than
That's funny.
I like
Be a
the
bandwagon,
Suns. I like the
and
Suns.
it's not cool.
Did
Suns?
you not hear what I said? I said I don't like them. I was joking.
The Suns got a lock on the 4 seed. They're gonna be good. The Suns got the 4 seed for.
Yeah, I like the Suns to win, and in the East, I like the Cavs to win because I'm not biased at all.
What happened to my video? I don't know. For the Warriors, I think the Suns. We'll talk about the Suns after. Hold on, let me do the Warriors real quick. For the Warriors they got two games left between the Kings and the Portland. They probably win both of them. Just the way Stephen Curry took. Yeah, I think they could. They might be able to lose to the Kings, but I think they might.
I don't know if I can trust the Warriors now because they're on what's their road game wins? Because if they have to play a road game,
True.
that's not
in the playoffs. Yeah, in the playoffs is going to be tricky for that. But Andrew Wiggins will be back, which they haven't had Andrew Wiggins for the last.
Yeah, I'm glad. I heard he was doing stuff. He was going through stuff, So I'm glad he's doing well.
Yeah, he's back. He's going to be back, and they gonna pick it up because he's really their inside presence. He creates offense for them because he goes to the rim first. He's a a slasher. He's attacking the rim, and that creates more opportunity for Curry, for Clay, for Poole to actually, be open more. So that's going
Yeah,
to create
Jordan Poole
a better
scored
offense
30.
for them
There you go.
going. And he plays defense. That's major. That's
Poole,
major
I
for
saw
them.
Poole scored 30 a couple days ago, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's gonna be interesting, but I think they might lock up. They honestly, the dream scenario would be the Lakers locking up the 6 seed and the Warriors
You
locking
know that
up
ain't gonna happen.
the 5 seed. I want to see the Warriors Suns first round matchup. That would be crazy to
That would be
see,
really
and then the Lakers Kings matchup for the history of the game would be crazy. Just a big rivalry going back to 2000. The Clippers in the play-in versus the Pelicans. I think they will. Is that what I have? Clippers versus Pelicans. I think I see. I like to see Clippers versus Grizzlies in the first round, and then maybe between those last two, Timberwolves maybe get in against the Nuggets with Karl Anthony Towns healthy. I think that's an interesting.
I
That's
think I think the Pelicans need to get their medical staff up because everybody's getting injured.
Yeah, they down bad. They down bad. I don't know. Honestly, I don't want. Honestly, if Zion doesn't play, I don't want to see or Jose Alvarado or Steven Adams. If they're not playing, I don't want to see them in the playoffs.
I thought Steven Adams was a Grizzly.
Nah, Steven, he's on the Pelicans.
Oh,
Did I say Steven Adams? I mean,
yeah.
is it Steven Adams? I'm thinking, yeah, Steven Adams.
You don't
No,
even know.
Valanciunas. I'm talking about. Oh my goodness.
I was
Brain fart. I
about to
was like,
say,
Way
what?
different names.
No, because they got traded for each other. But Valanciunas, I'm talking about Valanciunas. Valanciunas didn't play the last game I
yeah,
saw.
Johannes Valanciunas.
Yeah,
Or how you
Valanciunas.
wow.
But yeah, so that's who I got getting in. But my dream scenario would be the Lakers versus the Kings in the first round, Suns versus the Warriors, and then the Grizzlies. Clippers might be interesting, but for that eighth seed, I would like to see the Thunder, but I don't think the Thunder can actually win a game. Honestly, out of those teams, I think the Timberwolves might be the only team to actually be able to win a game against Denver in the first round in the West.
Yeah. I
What you thinking?
what else is there to talk about?
We said, what you got for your for the East? What would your dream playoff matchup be? Dream?
Oh, like championship matchup?
No, just for the first round because it's probably gonna change. It probably won't even look the same going into next week.
I feel like our East is pretty set. I mean,
Yeah,
Right now, I want to see
the East is pretty set. You gon' like that's what you see is what you're gonna get. Now the West, everybody is so close that
it's a Royal
it's
Rumble.
one slip and fall and you getting trampled over.
It's a Royal Rumble. Yeah. What would your dream matchup be though? Like what the matchups you want to see in the West? Because that's gonna be crazy.
I do want to see the Hawks advance and lose to the Celtics just so Wes can be happy.
Oh man, hey buddy.
Thank you, Brandon. Thank you.
Hawks.
We ain't worried about first round. Whoever we get in the first round, we taking them out for sure. I ain't worried about
Probably.
that.
Solid.
You guys are probably gonna have a cakewalk.
I want to in the East. I think I hope the Bulls get in. I want to see the Bulls get in. I think out of all those play-in teams, I think besides the Heat, if the Heat don't make it, I don't really. I mean, Heat versus the Celtics in the first round would be very interesting. Just from the history of that matchup, that'd be a good matchup to see in the first round from the play-in. But I want to see the Heat versus Sixers just to, test the Sixers a little bit because the Heat have always had their number. So I think that'd be a good test for the Sixers. And then the Celtics or the Sixers, but I think the Celtics, got better odds to beat
The
them.
only thing I want to see though is I just want to see the Cavaliers win. That's all I want to see.
The Cavs, good. The Cavs locked in. I think
They in the middle, so they gonna play somebody in the middle.
they're gonna play the
Looking
Knicks. It'll be Cavs Knicks right now.
like
I think that's a lock. That's a lock in. Yeah. They got pretty much the same record. 3 games left. Yeah. I doubt that if anything, they might switch home court, but they locked in for that matchup. I mean, for the Bucks, I would like to see the Bulls Bucks rematch from last year. Hopefully the Bulls can actually, give them a little. They got swept last year, didn't they?
yeah. Give them some type of run for their money, like
Give them a little test. Give them a little test, and then
something to put a little pressure, a little fire under their tushies.
give them a little. I think that'll be interesting going into that. But yeah, next week we'll have it set and we'll be able to break down the whole thing. It's crazy that we've been through a whole NBA season. Did you just cry?
I did.
Are you crying, bro? That's crazy.
Yeah. I mean, it's good. That means it's summertime, but then at the same time, it's like basketball season.
It's about to pick up. It's about to pick up, baby. It's about to go down. NBA basketball. Let's finish with NBA awards predictions. We did our little prediction for the play-in and broke it down. NBA award prediction. Let's get active with this. Who y'all got for? What should we start with? Give me an award.
And let's start with 6 man of the year.
Oh, boom and now stop with. All right, let's go. 6 man of the year. Who you got, Aiden?
Russell Westbrook.
No.
Westbrook.
No, not no more. Not no more.
Westbrook.
He had a solid run. He had a solid run for it. 6 man of the year.
Yeah, I would never say the Brody honestly because he sucks. He's bricking.
No, he's been solid. He's been getting it together since he became a coach.
He's bad.
6 man of the year.
I'd say right now. I'd say Austin Reeves, my favorite NBA player.
That's my boy. That's a W.
That's my boy.
That's a W. Austin Reeves is a dog. Who would your 6 man of the year be? Chat, let me know who your 6 man of the year. I'm trying to think. Emmanuel quickly? I might pick Emmanuel.
I'm seeing Malcolm Brogdon is pretty high up there.
That's not a bad pick. Brogdon. I'm thinking Emmanuel quickly. Emmanuel quickly for the Knicks. He been putting up solid numbers. He has like some games where he put up 20, 25 off the bench for the Knicks. This month he been cooking though. I know specifically like for March, not for April. For March he had some solid numbers. I couldn't tell you the facts of it, but I know he's been moving.
What awards does the NBA have? I don't know.
We got MVP, Defensive Player of the Year, 6 man Rookie of the Year. What else? What Clutch Player of the Year to end it off. So
Player of the Year or what?
MVP. I said, Clutch Player of the Year to end it.
Oh, the most clutch.
Mm-hmm. Oh, most improved. How did I forget most improved? That's crazy.
Most improved.
But yeah, I'd say 6 man is probably Austin Reeves or Emmanuel Quickly or something like that.
Got Emmanuel Quickly. I think Emmanuel Quickly got it.
Yeah, but I don't. Austin Reeves has really been cooking in the last 2 months, really.
Yeah.
So I think he has to make an actual case. Show more than just like 2 months worth.
Facts. I mean, he just got back.
He's gonna be something special though.
They said Brogdon probably the guy. I like Brogdon. I think Brogdon's a good one.
Yeah, Brogdon, Quickly, or Reeves is the main 3, I'd say, I guess.
I don't know about Reeves. I don't think Reeves gets it, honestly. As much as I would love to see that, I don't think he gets it. I'm trying to think of another player that could get 6 man of the year. For which I got for Defensive Player of the Year. Let's do Defensive Player of the Year.
Who do you got? Who's your top 3?
I would say Jokic.
I'm giving it honestly. I'm giving it to Jaren Jackson Jr.
Yeah. Doesn't he like over blocks?
I mean, what's his name? Brook Lopez got a solid case, but I'm giving it to my
Triple
boy. Triple J. First time All-Star.
Hey, he's doing really good this year. I just come into looking at stuff. I see Doing pretty good.
Yeah, I'm giving it to Jaren Jackson
Yeah.
Jr. And I think he leads the league in blocks, so I think he got it easily. Maybe
What's
Brooke
the
Lopez because they got the number one defensive in the league,
what's
but
the offensive player of the year? Is Justin Jefferson, I'd say.
offensive player of the year. You tripping? Liza, what you got for defensive player of the year? Brooke Lopez.
Sabonis. Ain't that how you say his name?
Sabonis don't play no defense
He do.
DeMontis Sabonis?
Sabonis
from
don't
the
play no
Kings.
D.
What?
From the Kings.
Yeah.
Okay, that's interesting.
I mean, isn't he up there with the blocks too, or is it rebounds? It's blocks or
Rebounds.
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 Yeah.
Rookie of the year. What you got for rookie of the year?
Paulo Banchero.
Paulo Banchero. Facts. I think it's a runaway. It's not even close. I shouldn't even ask you, John. That no.
Yeah, I think I've seen some really good clips of him. He's doing good this year.
Yeah, he was ready. He was beyond ready for the league last year. What else we got? I want to save MVP for last. We're gonna save MVP for last.
Let's do clutch player of the year.
Clutch? Ooh.
The clutchiest player in the whole league.
Ooh. I was thinking Kyrie before he became a Mav, but now it's like I gotta Let me see.
I'd probably say De'Aaron Fox.
De'Aaron Fox is a W.
Or Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah.
Shai
pretty clutch.
Really? I don't know about that one. I gotta look at that one. Shai for clutch? I like De'Aaron. I think De'Aaron might be the best because he lit us up in the fourth quarter. And I seen this. He got a few game winners. Maybe Embiid? Can Embiid get it?
But he's number 2 in MVP.
Oh, yeah. Wait, we gotta slow down on MVP. We're gonna get MVP. MVP is going to be it's a toss up, honestly. Most improved before we do MVP.
Yeah, or we can do most improved. Yeah.
Who y'all got for most improved?
Most improved. Let me look that up real quick. I don't even know.
I'm taking Lauri Markkanen. I think it's Lauri Markkanen. I'm giving it to Lauri Markkanen. I don't even think it's close, really. It's not. I think you can argue Shai. You can argue Shai.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, I think Shai.
I think Shai. Honestly, the argument for Shai is that he's already been like a solid, like borderline all-star guy, but he just jumped into like a superstar now because he's putting up 30. But I can see he could go either way though between those two.
That mean he can't get his little time to shine because he jumped to the.
It's like
I think it is between Markkanen and Shai though, because I've seen improvement.
He can get
over the last few years. I've been watching this.
For me, I would just rather give it to Lauri Markkanen just because I didn't expect him to be like that guy that he is and actually make an all-star. So that shook me. But Shai most likely will win it though. Based on like the NBA narrative of it. He fits the model.
That's crazy.
To ending with our MVP, who y'all got for MVP?
I want to give the Joker, but I have to give it to Joel.
You giving it to Joel? Ooh.
Even though Jokic played better when they did head-to-head a couple of games ago, you know.
True, he did cook him. He did.
I'm still giving it to Joel Embiid after how he's. After he's just doing better with statistics, you know.
Yeah, and they got this. They got the same record. They give Liza, what you got?
The actual MVP is LeBron James, so I don't know what y'all talking about.
Ew.
Jason Tatum's
I am tossing it up. I want to give it to Embiid, but I want to give it to Jokic.
I've also heard Antetokounmpo.
He's number 3 in the running, and my boy Jason Tatum is coming in at number 4. But between those top 2,
top 3,
it's really any man's race right now.
That's what I'm thinking. Facts.
Like they just gotta. show what they're gonna do for playoffs, play in playoffs, and that
When do the
you
awards?
can't really,
When
I
do the
don't feel
awards
like at this point you can take one or the other unless you are biased, which I usually am. But
It's only
When
like
do the
2
awards
games left.
happen?
Like in 2 games, well, Embiid just had 51 yesterday, so
Oh wow.
it's like these next 2 games can make a difference. I if I had to make it's hard for me because they all got a solid case.
okay,
Yeah,
I think
but I think
I'm not giving it to
quote unquote,
Jokic just on the fact that I don't think his team is as good as their other. Like I think he had. I don't know how to put this, but I don't think they are a serious like title contender. Like I don't think they can win the championship. I don't think the Nuggets can win the championship. For the Bucks, Giannis, I think Giannis can get his team to the championship and win it. For the Sixers, I think they have a chance. For the Celtics, I think they have a chance. But for the Nuggets,
so you're saying he's carrying his team basically.
no.
he thinks
I'm
he
just saying.
can't carry his team.
Yeah, I think like they are a liability.
Oh,
I think they might be able to, still lose. But he's been putting up numbers. He had an amazing season. Don't get me wrong, but I just think like if you evaluate like their whole impact on their team and if they're like really like title contenders, I would pick my MVP to be like the best player on the best team to like win a championship. It's a whole criteria to go through for that. I would probably
yeah,
say Giannis. I would pick
that's
Giannis.
crazy.
I'm picking Giannis. You heard it here
No.
first. I'm picking Giannis.
What?
I'm picking Giannis to
If
win.
I have to pick,
That's actually crazy. That's a
Embiid.
curveball.
For real, I didn't expect it to come out like that.
Don't.
I think like quote unquote voters fatigue will probably pop in. You know,
Probably not because he had a great year.
I know, but what's his name also had a great year. Giannis and stuff like that.
I mean, all 4 of them got
People
a
have
great year.
Yeah.
It's
great.
just pick
The
your
third-
boy because they all have a solid case to win it. But I think
I mean,
I
yeah,
think I'm
argue
still gonna
if
give it to
somebody wants to
Embiid.
argue it. You can argue the case of each one of them as to why they should be MVP.
it's a super.
Yeah, I've just heard Embiid more.
You going Embiid? Liza, what you thinking? Break us down. Give us your breakdown.
I'm not picking one.
I was wondering.
I'm
I
not
was
picking
like,
one right now. I'm not gonna do it.
well, you only got wait. You got to give us a prediction. Well, not technically. Well, the season's going to be over next week. Okay, you got to give us.
Honestly, I
Boy,
would
this is
love
a
to
crazy
see
show.
Embiid. Of course, it would be the best honorable mention ever that Jason Tatum would win it, but I'm thinking of like where it's at, like Jokic and Embiid at the top. I definitely don't want Giannis Antetokounmpo to win it, so that's a for sure no go. Not gonna happen. But yeah, between those two, because I want to lean more towards Embiid, but I want to at the same time say Jokic, but I want to at the same time say Embiid. So let's
I'm gonna switch
just
my answer. I'm saying Jokic because he's on my NBA 2K mobile team.
Oh goodness. That's okay.
Walking bucket.
Chat, what y'all got for y'all MVP? What is they saying? They said no way Steph wins.
Embiid.
Embiid. I see Embiid. I see Steph.
Steph Curry is not winning MVP.
Embiid. I see a lot of Embiid. Maybe it might be Embiid. I don't know. I think it's a toss up, y'all. It could go either way. I think I want to lean Giannis. I don't know. Giannis had a solid streak where he just dominated for like, what was that? Like 13 games. They went on like a 13-game win streak.
Yeah, it was. I heard that it was very. It was his stats were monsters too.
That run really like propelled him, and then Embiid's really been dominant. Like this last month, real this last month they went solid. But I think I'll go Giannis because they got the best record in the league, and he's that guy. But it can go either
Nah,
way. So I like it. I like
but
where we at right
to be for real though, I actually am saying Embiid. That's my actual answer. Because isn't he is I saw this thing where like in his last 10 games he scored 30 in a row
Yeah,
or
he's
something
leading
like
the
that.
league in scoring. He's leading the league in
Like
scoring. I wouldn't be
he's
surprised.
averaging monstrous numbers.
Yeah, big numbers for sure. They all put up numbers, so it's like it depends. I don't know. It's a toss up.
How much is Jokic averaging per game?
Jokic about 25. It's not 30, but it's like 20. I know Giannis and Embiid both average 30 plus.
At least 30.
Yeah, but Jokic is giving like
A little bit,
25, 10, and
soft on the
9.
side.
Yeah, he got solid numbers, but I mean, they all MVP numbers, but I think the scoring separates them a little bit. But he makes up for it with like assists. So, sheesh.
Yeah, he's the assist king.
Yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see what happens and who goes for next week. Next week we'll have it all set where we can break. Well, not for the awards, but that's just our end of season prediction. Next
When
week.
do the awards like finalize? Like when's the award show?
Once the playoffs start, they'll start gradually announcing award by award, and then they'll save the MVP for last. So probably another month. We'll have another month of speculating just while they do the voting. But yeah, it's gonna be a crazy race. But next week we can break it down into our full playoff prediction. We'll have the seeding, and we can dive deeper on. I have your decode Discord. But yeah, we can break down and see what we think and who has the most pressure to win NBA championship. What's next week? Maybe we'll do another. Well, I don't know. We can think of something for MLB. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. But listen, saylessempire.com. Go get you some merch. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe to my YouTube and
Make
click.
sure you come up to Fireside next time.
Yeah, come to Fireside.
Maybe
You want to be part of the conversation.
it won't be so delayed. Come on down to Fireside.
It won't be delayed. Yeah, you will get the full effect of the conversation and have
Yeah,
fun
come
with
join us.
each other.
Just us three.
Yeah, let us know. Let us know what you think. What you thinking? Liza got muted, so I don't know if we're Liza. Are we doing our advice for the to end the week? Oh wait, we didn't even do our goals, huh?
Huh? We didn't do what?
Our goals for April. We didn't have a show
Oh.
last week, so
I
Ooh.
didn't even know that my thing was muted.
Huh.
all right, let's do one
Classic
goal
Liza.
for April before we do our advice from Liza.
My goal for April.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow.
I would like to complete at least one birthing class or lactation class or just something in my doula realm.
Okay. I'm trying to think. Aiden, you got something?
Yeah, finish out. I got some pretty big tests coming out for school. I've had all A's the entire school year. Not to flex or nothing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Flex it up.
But anyways, yeah, I'm one of them smart kids. But anyways, finish out the school year strong. I still got like 2 months, but 2 months including this month. But I got some pretty big tests coming up at the end of this month. So stay on top of that stuff and get $125.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I like that. You got it. My goal. What is my goal? I was trying to think, but man, I got a lot. Let's say we dropping some new merch. Let's drop some new merch this month.
Hey, springtime.
Drop some new merch for April.
Hey, whenever I get some money, bro, I gotta give me some of that merch on God.
SaylessEmpire.com. Go shop. Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah, that was like a comfortable T-shirt, man.
Very comfortable. About to drop a dry fit one too. It's gonna be crazy.
Oh, I love dry fit clothing. It's so nice.
Crazy. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah. But yeah, Liza, what's our advice for the rest of the week going
All
forward?
right, let's go. As the seed grows from the dark and cold soil, and the strength of its roots are challenged by every storm that comes and passes, I too grow from the most uncomfortable moments that shake my faith and challenge my will. There is purpose in every storm, and in all that causes me to dig deep. So dig deep and finish hard.
Dig deep.
A poetic ending. A poetic ending. As usual.
Boom, baby. We'll see y'all next week. Let's go.
Until
Have a
next
good one.
week. Thank y'all.
Hey, shout out to everybody who watching. You know.
Shout out to Ashley and Vanessa for being in the building with us.
Yes. Shout out to everybody watching live on YouTube and watching live on Fireside. Same time, same place next week.
You left your
Yeah.
Twitch people out again?
Huh?
Peace.
You left your Twitch people out again?
Oh my goodness. Shout out to everybody watching live on Twitch. I'll be forgetting I got a Twitch, y'all.
They
Sorry.
are going to dismantle you.
Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, go subscribe to my Twitch if you're not subscribed.
Ain't
I
nobody
got
gonna subscribe to your Twitch. You
Go
always
follow
leaving
my
them
Twitch.
out.
Because I'll be forgetting
Hey, I got all 3 notifications for the Twitch, YouTube, and Fireside at the exact same time.
Go. Shout out to my marketing team. No, I'm just playing. We out of here. I'll see y'all next week. I'm gonna work on the Twitch. I'm sorry.
Until next week. Y'all have a good
Drop